Brian Ford's just walked on the field.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's quite good. You have to see Eileen's score.
That's okay.
Okay.
It's silent. We're ready to start. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another edition of the Evolution of Sports Talk Television in collaboration with the JP Peterson Show, as he's coming in here along with Mr. Paul Stewart of BuckPower.com. And what can you say? 3 in a row, 3-0, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. How about that? Baker Mayfield, Baker Deeney at this point in the fourth quarter. Chase McLaughlin with the honors. By the way, any Chase McLaughlin haters out there thinking this guy can't kick field goals? Once again, I'm your host, Peter Blake, along with Paul Stewart and JP Peterson. How do we start off this show? As you know him, you love him, you got to have him. Bring your passion, bring your excitement. Just don't bring any nonsense, Mr. Paul Stewart of BuckPower.com. So your thoughts after, once again, Bucs going down, winning the game 26-13. Give credit to the Jets and Aaron Glenn for coming back. Then they block a field goal. They take the lead. But all hope is not lost when you watch these Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're just going to call them the cardiac kids all over again, right?
My, as a certain TJ Reeves might have said, it was always under control, Peter. I mean, you were looking at it at 23-6 and then 26-14. You thought, hey, we've got this. But these are the cardiac Bucs. Now, there were the cardiac Bucs back in 1982 with Doug Williams. They went dramatic victories to make the playoffs. Right now, your Buccaneers are 3-0. JP, what can you say?
What the hell just happened? What did we watch out here?
Yeah.
21 penalties total, 14 by the Buccaneers. A call in the end zone where a guy drops the ball and he's laying on it. Oh, that's a touchdown. I mean, this officiating crew was the worst I've ever seen. That said, what a bizarre freaking game.
Yes.
This was so bizarre that Todd Bowles, Mr. Milk and Cookies,
yes,
on the podium, was asked what was he thinking when the ball was blocked and they're running it back for a touchdown. Todd Bowles said, hide your ears, muffins for the kids. You got to be fucking shitting me. That's what Todd Bowles said on the podium. You got to be fucking. That's exactly what was going on.
I love it. Todd Bowles.
It's exciting.
Yes.
65,000 people were saying the same thing. You got to be fucking. How they're going to lose this game?
Yes.
They were totally in control of this game for the entire game. And you felt like they were managing the game well. And then you're like, now they're playing a little bit too soft. They're allowing the Jets a little bit too much underneath, allowing them to catch a ball 5 yards, get 15. Penalties were disjointed and giving the Jets extending their drives. It was just a bizarre football game. And it's exactly what you would expect in a time machine going back to 1976 today and all the pomp and circumstance. But these Bucs win this game. Those Bucs lose the game.
Easy.
These Bucs win this kind of game. That's 3 in a row.
Yeah.
And you can't say enough. And I talked to Ben Bredesen afterwards, and I mean, he's got to be looking around like, who are these guys? Like, I got Haggard on my left, Klein on my right. Graham Barton's now about playing left tackle. I don't even know who the heck the right tackle is. I mean, for an offensive line to come together against another NFL team and do what they were able to do today is really incredibly difficult. And the flags are flying, and these guys got to be going. I mean,
5 holding penalties the first drive. Self-destruct Bucs all over again.
There wasn't a single team in the NFL that had 5 holding calls in a game.
Yes.
This group had 5 holding calls in a drive, and I think they scored on that drive.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yes. I'll tell you what. Let's go out. Let's go out to the phone lines here. Bucs Basement. Welcome to the Evolution.
Mr. Negative. What do you got to say about this?
Yes, and you're gonna have to let him hear.
I don't want to hear it. I know what he's saying.
All right, Bucs Basement. Bucs win 29-27 to go to 3-0. The Philadelphia Eagles next, which, by the way, they had their own blocked field goal, so they're coming in here at 3-0, defeating the Rams. Your thoughts after once again a thrilling victory by your Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Go ahead. Well, I can't hear you. That's not good.
That makes 2 of us.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, we can't hear you here, so stand by. Hold on a sec.
He's saying
what did you think about that?
Yes, go ahead. You go ahead, do this.
The game, I wasn't saying what Todd Bowles said. I was going, oh dear. Oh dear! Oh, that's awful. No, I mean, as you know, JP, I have seen enough Buccaneer defeats to last a lifetime. Well, probably 3 lifetimes. And like you say, the 76 Bucs wouldn't have even been this close because they never scored more than 20 points in a game. So we saw something very special in these uniforms with that happening. But if you go back to the Bucs of the 2000s or the 2010s, they lose this game. They lose 27-26. But Baker Mayfield, Houdini, Baker Dini, that's the man who made it happen. And the question I gave to you, was is Baker Mayfield the most inspirational quarterback in Buccaneer history?
I said second to Trent Dilfer.
Yes.
But yes, he is the most inspirational quarterback that I've ever covered, and this is 28 years. Brady was a totally different thing. I mean, that's just another level. And, of course, he was inspiring. But Baker just does it in a different way. These guys will run through a freaking wall for him.
Yeah.
And he constantly makes these plays. I mean, I've rarely, with Brady, it was like he was going to do it with his arm. He was going to get it done. You kind of felt that way. With Baker, it's the legs. He how many big runs has he had to win games? When you go back and look at Mahomes does the same thing. He's a great thrower of the football, obviously, but you go look at some of the biggest plays that they've had to convert big third and fourth downs. It's with his legs. Baker's done the same thing now. 4th and 10 last week.
Yep.
This one to set up the game winning. I mean, he's unbelievable with his leg, and he's doing that probably with a sprained knee today because last week he got beat up bad. And he just is incredibly resilient. He's the epitome of this town. It's blue collar. He's not incredibly gifted athletically, but boy, does he get it done.
He does get it done. I'll tell you what, let's try this time. Go ahead, Bucs Basement. All right, we can't hear you for some reason. I don't know what's going on here.
Right,
so
we'll
stand by. We'll just go ahead.
The way I was going to say it is we talk about running quarterbacks in the NFL. Baker runs when he has to run.
Yep.
You've got the likes of Lamar Jackson, which is designed. But Baker, when he needs to run,
instinctually,
and he makes it run. And instinctually is a great word. I mean that play on the final drive where the Bucs, you think he's 2nd and 10, you think a holding penalty is going to come on. That's okay, guys. I'm just going to run 25 yards down the right sideline, put you in field goal range. Absolutely no problem at all.
Yeah,
I think we got somebody. Go ahead.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, sorry about that. Okay, guys, we'll go out to the phone lines here. You got to wind me up here. That's what it was. 727-255-0391 and 727-255-0391. Go ahead.
How's it going, guys?
Trevor from from Georgia. Yeah, your thoughts. We'll get back to Bucs Basement in a moment. Go ahead.
Man, I'm just so grateful that we're 3-0 right now.
You're not the only one.
I mean, obviously that blocked field goal, like I had a heart attack. I'm just, oh my God, we played so well given the fact that we have all these injuries and everything.
Yes.
But the fact that we gave up that blocked field goal, and I thought, oh my God, I was just like, not again.
Was there any doubt, Trevor? I mean, honestly, was there any doubt here, gentlemen, that Baker in this offense, and even without Mike Evans, and that's the other big story that we haven't really talked about, which can be a concerning factor. Mike Evans has a hamstring injury, is out. Emeka Egbuka.
Playing on a bad groin.
That was a catch, by the way.
Something else, too. I don't know.
Yes, groin and hip injury, and the guy made a one-handed catch today that would make Odell Beckham.
I don't know if anybody understands. Sauce
yes.
Gardner is literally one of the best cornerbacks in the National Football League.
Right.
He mossed them.
Right.
He mossed them.
Right.
I mean, Sauce Gardner had to leave the field with a bruised ego, and that's why he couldn't return.
Yeah, he did, but it just tells you how talented we are at wide receiver. You know what I mean? Because
yes,
Sauce Gardner, he's he's a first-team All-Pro corner. You know what I mean? So he's obviously a great corner. So for Emeka Egbuka to get that one-hand grab on him, just shows you how talented Emeka Egbuka really is. You know what I'm saying? Like some people are, he's young, he's a rookie. Yeah, that might be true. But he's a young, talented rookie, though. So
I've got a question for you. If I'd asked you a month ago, would you have taken 2-2 for the first 4 games? What would your answer have been?
Yeah, given the fact that we didn't have Tristan Wirfs, I would have been fine with that. I'm just like, okay, no Godwin, no Wirfs. And then obviously the add-on, losing Cody Mark, Elijah Cansey. If you told me 2-2, I could live with 2-2 given those circumstances.
Well, I'd like to tell you, my friend, with the Buccaneers are 3-0.
3-0, Trevor. Absolutely.
Absolutely love it.
Yeah, all right, Trevor, we got to run, man. We got Bucs Basement coming on here. I want to hear what he has to say. Thanks a lot for the call. Use the second one, my friend. Let's go out to Bucs Basement. Sorry about that, my friend. We had some tech issues. Live television. You got to love it here live from Raymond James Stadium after the Bucs go to 3-0. They defeat the New York Jets 29-27. Chase McLaughlin with the honors. Go ahead.
Well, I will agree. Baker Mayfield is him. Very impressive.
Yes.
He's him. I think we can agree with that, but we can also agree that Todd Bowles called an atrocious fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter? Hold on.
We were blowing them out, and this man plays prevent defense, and 2 consecutive drives. He allows the Jets to score on 70-yard touchdown drives on 2 consecutive drives. That's terrible. If we would have lost this game, it's on Bowles completely. Like, why are you taking your foot off the gas at the start of the fourth quarter? I don't understand. If 5 minutes to go, you want to take your foot off the gas.
Right.
But 15, I was like, what is this man doing? And it was just, I will say I had the Bucs going 2-2, so 3-1, right? 3-1 would be perfect.
Well, they're 3-0.
They're
3-0, and they haven't been beaten yet. So let's not.
But house money and also Godwin.
Yeah, I know, but you're saying they're going to be 3-1, and they haven't even played the game yet. So can we be a little bit optimistic here, Bucs Basement?
I was expecting 2-2. I'll take 4-0. I'll take 4.
How about 3-0 right now? And let's go ahead and play one game at a time here. JP, bad game by Todd Bowles. Your thoughts?
There were some questionable moves, like when they backed their own kicker up 5 yards before the block.
Yeah.
When you had 2 timeouts. I mean, I did not understand that at all. I get trying to get them to jump off sides, but you have 2 timeouts. Use the timeout, backing your kicker up from 37 to 42 yards. It may not sound like much, but I remember Martin Gramatica. And when we took Sean King, I believe this was in Green Bay.
2000.
Yeah, was it Green Bay?
Yeah, it was the Christmas Eve 2000.
So Sean King took a knee twice.
Yes.
And took 2 steps back each time, making it about 4 or 5 yarders, and he missed it by about that much. Yeah. We don't take 4 steps back, he's going to make that field goal. It matters.
Yes.
And especially with a kicker that just is not in his zone just yet.
Right.
And so I didn't understand that. And now, was that the reason they got it blocked? No, it's because the guy made an unbelievable play. He jumped over the center without touching him. I mean, that's freaking unbelievable. But That being said, I didn't understand that. I'm trying to think of the other one that was a little questionable.
Well, he said zone defense. So you saw a lot of zone defense. Yeah. A lot of teams do that, but Todd Bowles has been criticized for that. When you go back to that, is that –
well, you feel like you have the game under control. Mm-hmm. You have the game under control. You're up 2 scores.
Right.
And it's not like Tyrod Taylor is going to rip you. And I think that's not a bad play. Just keep everything in front of you. Don't give up. The only way you're going to get beat is if you give up cheapies.
Right.
And so you got to let them drive the field, use the clock. I don't think that's a terrible play, especially when, you've got a lot of guys hurt. It's just play it safe, get the win. And if not for a terrible call in this end zone, there's no drama in this game at all. They're taking a knee with a probably 12-point win.
Yeah.
But that call in the end zone, I still don't get that. I still don't understand.
All right, Bucs Basement, go ahead.
Also, hold up. Good on Jamel Dean. He got his Aaron Rodgers.
Yes, how about that? So, Jamel Dean right there, the whipping boy of the Bucs fan base right before halftime. Your first interception of the year. Who is it? Dean to the house. He housed it for 55 yards there, read it, caught it, did everything correctly, and that's a big play in the game. That's a huge play. Defensively, we've seen that happen where more times than not, corners, linebackers have opportunities to make plays. We've seen it Levante David, Zion McCollum the last couple of games, not this time. And then on top of it, Antoine Winfield. Both of us, we said it in the press box. He looked real close there to doing what Rondé Barber used to do, blitzing and then taking the hand down, stripping the ball out there. Yeah, great play. All right, Bucs Basement, what else? And we'll get you out of here because we got more phone callers here, but go ahead.
I do hope that we win next week, so here's to 4-0.
All right.
We're playing with house money, but, let's go for a W. Wirfs and Godwin being back. Hey, I love Mike, but, hey.
He did.
The hamstring is inevitable with him, and Godwin back. with a Buka
Yes.
coming out the way he is,
Yes.
maybe Mike can take a week or two off, maybe 3.
Good stuff, Bucs Basement. We appreciate it. Use that second call, my friend. Let's go out to Dave England. I think we lost him. Open phone line, 727-255-0391. It's 727-255-0391. Plenty of comments. We'll get out to him. Dave, you tried to call in. I think Curtis tried to call in, so call back here live from Raymond James Stadium. I'm your host, Peter Blake, along with Paul Stewart of BuckPower.com. The great JP Peterson of the JP Peterson Show, which can be seen and heard every day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Mr. National Media Superstar. Good morning, football. Let's go out to Dave. Dave, welcome to the Evolution in collaboration with the JP Peterson Show. Go.
Can we just say that this O-line is going to be a problem if you don't get it together the next 2 games? Because, all the penalties today.
Listen, can I go ahead and just stop all the Bucs fans from jumping off the Skyway Bridge for a moment? Let me just say this. You're dealing with 2 guards that have never played together, furthermore, have no NFL time. Listen, I get it. The penalties. Right. An NFL snap. Coming in there, you should have had more sacks. You should have had more situations there. And for this team, with the rash of injuries, with the plethora of injuries to their offensive line, to be 3-0 and still have a functional offense, I understand the frustration at this point, but you also have to put it in perspective, Dave. They've shuffled the line around. You're missing your best tackle, your best offensive tackle in the league in Tristan Wirfs. You're missing your guards. I mean, again, yes.
I think it's just one of those things where you can talk about next man up. That is just a catchphrase.
Yes.
Because when you drop off that level of NFL players, and it's not like Madden where you can go and magically sign some guy to add to your roster.
Yeah.
If all the best players in the NFL are on rosters now, the players who can start are playing around the league. Now, they've gone onto practice squads trying to sign people, but the phrase in the NFL is called just a guy.
Yeah.
JAG, just a guy. They're signing people. These guys cannot step in and perform at the same level. So, to be honest, they are doing exactly the best they can. And I've got no problem with how the offensive line played because it's a work in progress.
All right, Dave, what else?
Well, I understand about that, but it's like these guys have been on the practice squad. They should at least the holding penalties and all this stuff. That first drive, we had 8 penalties.
Five penalties, holding penalties there. I think the crew is awful. I think there is a limit. I think they're like the sheriff's department or the police at the end of the month. You have to get your quota of calls in there. This is the 2-minute warning. This referee is the most dramatic drama queen. I can't stand. I think I'm listening to CNN. This is CNN. Call the game. Call the game right. Some of those calls. Listen, the National Football League. There's holding on every freaking play. So come on now. But did the Bucs commit some penalties today? Yes. Do the Bucs have guys that have never taken an NFL snap? Yes. Do they have guys that never played together? Yes. And you're still 3-0. So go out there. Yell to the top of the rooftops and have a good time with it, Dave. All right? Anything else?
I love it. Trust me, I'm happy that we're 3-0. But another thing is, too, is Todd needs to quit taking his foot off the gas on the defense. That fourth quarter, we let them just march right down up the field, play soft defense, not blitzing or anything like that.
Well, listen, you can't blitz. Listen, you can't blitz on every down. And Dave, I appreciate the call. As always, you definitely blitzed a lot. You got there. I appreciate it. Use the second call if you want to. I know people are trying to call. James Ludeman trying to call again. Jim trying to call. So we'll try to get to all your calls here on the Evolution of Sports Talk Television in collaboration with the JP Peterson Show. Hold up a minute.
Paraphrase what the callers are saying because I can't hear them.
Well, what they're saying is basically Todd Bowles is playing soft defense at this point.
All I can say is, if the criticism of the officials on that 4th down play that was it a catch, wasn't a catch, jump into the first 20 minutes of JP shows on Monday where he is going to just let fly, not just with both barrels, with every barrel he's got at the officials.
I just don't understand. There's no consistency in what's a catch and what's not a catch. Ibuka's catch on the sideline looked like a great catch.
Yes.
That one in the end zone looked like – I talked to Zion McCullum about it. And I said, did you knock the ball out? He goes, yeah, absolutely knocked the ball out. I felt the ball come out. And he said, but they called it a catch, so it's a catch. He didn't want to get fined. But, he felt he felt himself strip the ball, and you could see it on the replay.
Yeah.
And if you don't have full control of the ball and you go to the ground and it hits the ground, that is not a catch. I don't know in what world that's a catch. I guess they must have checked with Vegas because most people had the under, because that took now it ended up being way over. But if that call is made correctly, the Bucs just get the ball. There's no touchdown. They get the ball. They run out the clock, and it's just everything changes in terms of how this betting game goes.
Yeah.
So this is what makes you feel sometimes like when you go to New York and they make a decision. And I asked Todd Bowles afterwards, did they give you anything to explain to you what that was? He said, no, New York thought it was a touchdown. That's all you get.
It was interesting. I noticed it was the fact they actually said the call stands.
Standby caller.
Which was not a case of not confirmed. It was stands. But yeah, let's see what the next caller's got to say.
Let's go out to James Ludeman. Welcome to the Evolution.
What's up, guys? You know what I learned today?
What's up?
I learned that when you set your oven for 2 minutes to bake, you're gonna win every time.
Boom!
Two minutes to set your oven to 2 minutes to bake and you win. JP, what do you think about that?
Yeah. You win. Listen, I mean, what more can we say about Baker Mayfield? This guy is the coolest guy under pressure.
Yep.
He does not. I mean, he misses Tez for a game-winning touchdown. Do you think he broods on that at all? No, He comes back with the run. I mean, the guy is completely unflappable.
Yep.
He's completely genuine and authentic. Everybody loves him. His arm is way better than people think. He's one of the most accurate. I mean, his numbers in the past since he came here overshadow every great quarterback in this league. He's got better numbers than almost everybody.
Yep.
He's starting to get the respect that he deserves. But to be able to manipulate this team with a makeshift offensive line, whatever the hell the officials are doing, you don't have Mike Evans in that last drive.
Yes.
You're working with Sterling Shepard, who was on his couch a year and a half ago. I mean, what are we doing here?
With the rookie. With the rookie.
You got an Abuka over here. And I don't care if it's the Jets.
Yeah.
This is the NFL.
Yeah.
And you're still getting it done. He finds a way to get it done. I don't think people understand, like, shuffling an offensive line, how hard it is to even have any semblance of an offense. And he went right down the field and got what they wanted.
Exactly.
It's insane how good this guy is.
Finishes up for the day, 19 for 29, 233, 1 touchdown. Just scramble after scramble when you need a big play, faking out linebackers, putting his body out there with reckless abandon. It's just amazing. And you said it best in the pregame as we were live there from What the Buck Tailgate. Thank you very much for having us there. The most inspirational quarterback has to be Baker Mayfield. Love Tom Brady. Love Doug Williams, and I love what they brought to the franchise at the end of the day. But Baker Mayfield, even Brad Johnson, Baker Mayfield to me is the most inspirational quarterback because he's been left for dead by many teams, whether it was the Cleveland Browns. Thank you very much, Cleveland Browns. Thank you very much, Carolina Panthers. Come and get your program because you're on to another. Yes.
Baker did take the opportunity to mention that. He goes, oh, yeah, this one felt really good because the defensive coordinator on the other sideline is the guy who cut me in Carolina.
There you go. Right there.
He
Good
don't
stuff.
Forget.
No,
he
he
keeps
does
receipts.
He does not forget. He keeps receipts like Jason Light, and that's why Jason Light called him on a 1 to 10 prick scale, a 10. Love that. Ludeman, appreciate it as the love bugs here are attacking me. Let's go out to the phone lines here. I believe this is Frankie from Wisconsin. Frankie, what's on your mind today? Welcome to the Sports Web in collaboration with the JP Peterson Show.
Going on, guys?
Yes.
I love hearing my name in Ray J. I just love it.
Well, that's what we do here, man. We take all the Bucs fans that are watching. We take you there. We take you here, my friend. We take you here. Go ahead.
So, first off, we're going to do the cheap wrestling pop because you know me. All right. I believe in Baker.
There you go. He's singing I Believe in Baker.
Baker, I swear to God, just
Yes.
he takes off with the ball and he's look what I can do. That man is slow, but he just makes stuff happen.
Yes. He makes things happen. He's made stuff happen here the last 3 weeks. Did you have any doubts?
Oh, I know, dude.
I mean, look, the way I look at it,
at the beginning of this year, he is going to make everybody remember why he was the first pick overall in 2018.
I mean, this is what I mean. We were talking about, say, inspirational quarterbacks. Doug Williams was an inspirational quarterback. All the players believed in him. So this is what Baker does. And as someone we know would say, my, can you believe what you just saw?
Right there. And if you're not a Bucs fan and you don't like these 3 wins, as my good friend, the media icon TJ Reeves would say, go away. Take a step. Go away at this juncture. Yes.
I can tell you this, Peter. Yes, we are 3-0, but we took a big loss with Mike Evans again hurt. That's a big loss. Like, yeah, we might be 3-0, but there's that loss right there with losing Mike Evans.
All right, thanks a lot to – hold on, Frankie. Thanks a lot to JP Peterson. Safe travels, my friend. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Watch him on all the great platforms there, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Wherever he's at, he's making an impact when it comes to Buccaneer Talk, Tampa Bay Sports Talk. Frankie, we got the media icon here, Mr. TJ Reeves of the Buccaneer Radio Network. And how about those Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 3-0? Frankie, appreciate the call, man. Use that second call if you like to, okay, my friend?
My goodness.
Yes.
Had them all the way.
Had them all the way,
Scoop
right?
And Peter, my goodness, it has never happened in the 106 years of the NFL that a team has won 3 straight games to begin the season, trailing in the final minute. Ever, Buccaneer fans. History today, 50th anniversary season, first home game. It got a little scary at the end, but how do you doubt number 6 and the offense after what you've seen for the last 3 weeks? You got to have supreme confidence. We aren't going to have any heart left from all the heart attacks, but how do you deny that if the game is on the line, they are not going to lose?
They're not going to lose. I'll tell you what, let's go out to the phone lines here. I know you don't have any cans. I need to get a third set. Let's go out to it. Ed, welcome to the Evolution in collaboration with the JP Peterson Show after your Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the fourth quarter. Do it again, 29-27 over the New York Football Jets just in the season. Go ahead, Ed.
Can we get rid of the creamsicles now?
No.
The creamsicles are staying. No.
Why do fans say this? Why do you say this? You won today. Why do you want to get rid of the creamsicle jersey?
We did win, yes.
You want to get rid of the listen, Ed, listen, I'm talking now. Okay, cool. You want to get rid of the red and pewter at this point too because you won 2 close games? Come on, man. Enough with that nonsense. Come stronger to the mic when you're coming on here on the Evolution live from Raymond James Stadium. Give me something else. Can we get rid of the creamsicle? No, we can't get rid of the creamsicle. I'm wearing creamsicle right now. The whole stadium is creamsicle and red. He's got creamsicle. Right. He's got Bucko Bruce. Are we good here? Go ahead.
All right. So how's Mike Evans doing?
The latest I heard on Mike Evans is he went to the locker room and didn't come back with 6 minutes left. He's had injury histories before. Did Todd Bowles say anything, TJ?
There's no further update. Did not look good. It's a hamstring again, and we saw it just depends. You hope we don't have an update that it's not something serious. If it is something serious, you're looking at 4 or 5 games, probably at least, as he hobbled off there. So that's an unfortunate end here, part of the ending here. There's a lot to be happy about, but that's something right now to not be too thrilled about because you're running out of guys at wide receiver. You got Emeka Egbuka, you got Sterling Shepard, you got Ryan Miller, and not a whole lot else left. Maybe Tez Johnson right now. So hopefully, I'm saying this, hopefully it's not serious. The Buccaneers have not said, they won't say it later in the week.
Yeah.
And hopefully it will be like a 1 or 2 game thing and he can be back. But at this point, I mean, you won some games in the middle of last year without him. If you can just get him healthy for like late November, December, January, you'll take that obviously as well. Absolutely. You take that all day long. All right, Ed, what else?
So, what's the situation with Godwin? Can he come back next week or no?
The last I saw about Godwin is I was at Buccaneer practice Friday. He was out there catching balls. I would be very, very surprised if we see Godwin before November.
Well, and listen, I think, again, it goes back to this, Ed, and thanks a lot for the call, man. Appreciate it. Use that second call if you want to. As always, open phone line, 727-255-0391. It's 727-255-0391. Go out to you, Mr. Media Icon, TJ Reeves of the Buccaneer Radio Network. By the way, calling the game today. Special shout-out to Gene Deckerhoff.
Yes.
Ill, but listening. You called it. We talked about it, Chris Godwin. No chances being taken at this juncture because of the injury last year, even with possibly the Evans injury. I mean, that's the way you got to do it. You can't take any chances. And like you said, it goes back, and Jim will get to you in a moment, it goes back to what you said. Do you want these players in November, December? That's the important thing.
And again, he had a shattered leg a year ago. When he is good enough to be in range, they will say it. They believe that he will be back at some point here, October or November, or they would have lifted him on the physically unable to perform list.
Yeah.
So, and saved a roster spot. But stay tuned on that. Let's just say this about this game today. It was a thrill to do this. And by the way, shout out again to Mean Gene, who's under the weather, was not able to travel. So a lot of people were finding me right before game time when it had gotten out that I was going to be doing the game. Thank you for all the kind words. I think I have about 87 messages that I have not answered.
Amazing stuff, by the way.
And it's a shame, Scoop, that we didn't have a close game and a crazy finish to call at the end of this. Can we go over a couple of things?
Yes.
You guys are good at keeping me sane.
Yes.
Allen Lazard right back there. That is not a catch.
No.
At the end of the game, even on review.
Yeah.
And it's 4th down, and it's going to be Buccaneer ball, and that's called a catch.
Yes.
Now I'm going to point this way, Sports Web audience. Emeka Egbuka down there, that is a catch.
Yes.
He's got the second foot down, dragging the toe, and that's not a catch.
Right.
We officially don't know what a catch is anymore.
We don't.
I mean, if there was some doubt or some mystery that we might know what a catch is, we don't know what a catch is anymore.
We don't.
Today.
And Egbuka with the toe drag swag, as the kids would say, you got that. I don't know what you had to have. Do you have to have an elbow in, also another knee? I don't understand. I don't know what a catch is. And we go back to Bert Emanuel. It always goes back to Bert Emanuel for me. Mr. Bucs historian himself there. They ruled that not a catch, then changed the rule. I don't know what a catch is. You watched the replay. We saw it. Lazard, did he catch the pass?
Well, the Bert Emanuel play was not a catch based on the rules at the time.
Right.
All I can say is TJ Reeves and I both appear on Vegas Sports Radio. I think we need to have a word with our friend TC Martin, the guys who make the odds in Vegas, because I think they know what a catch is. Or, sorry, they know when it's a catch.
Yeah, important. All right, now, so a couple more things here.
Jim, stand by the way.
Obviously, you're playing with a patched-up offensive line. I mean, you literally had 3 reserves playing. 2 of the players have never played in an NFL game before, in Elijah Klein and Haggard as the other player.
Yes.
So you're trying to make do with that, with the offensive line. And again, resiliency of this team. I know they gave up some yards and some points at the end of the game to the Jets. But you believe in Baker Mayfield. How about the 33-yard run down the sideline right over here as we're looking camera left in front of us? I thought he might have a chance to score on that play. I don't know what you guys thought.
I thought he had a chance to score,
maybe he's thinking in his head, go ahead and lay down here because it's better that we run the clock and we don't score. Right. What are your thoughts?
Go ahead.
Yeah, just to say that was one. I think it's one of the second longest run we've ever had in the creamsicle uniforms. The guy who had the longest run was Parnell Dickinson, a man I was talking to up in the press box earlier today, a running quarterback from '76. But no, I think you're right. It's Baker is inspirational. He makes things happen, and it's like these days now. When back 10 years ago, if the Bucs had to go 70 yards in 2 minutes, you'd have gone, okay, I'm going to get a drink. They're not going to do it. Now with Baker Mayfield, you're thinking, of course he's going to do it. Of course he's going to do it.
Yeah.
And that is the difference between the Buccaneers of the past and the 2025 Buccaneers that we are talking about.
Culture. Let's go out to the phone lines. Let's get this guy on.
Damn it, Jim. What the hell is the matter with you?
Jim from Ohio. Welcome to the Evolution.
Yeah, what's up, guys? Hey, listen, I'm sitting here with my golden black what is it, 90 Ndamukong Suh.
Okay.
I got a black jersey with gold letters.
We may need Ndamukong Suh here eventually on that defensive line with all the injuries. And even saying that, they shut down Breece Hall today, which nobody really talks about. No big-time runs, no big-time plays. I thought they put pressure on him. So, I mean, what did you think about the defensive effort today, Jim?
Well, I think they did a great job from the beginning of the game. Now, I went to church this morning and
you prayed, right?
Go to work tonight.
You prayed to the God.
So
yes.
I came down. Yeah, I prayed to God we're gonna win.
You prayed to the football gods too. Of
Yeah,
course.
your football guys. Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
It's funny you're
Anyway,
talking about
I like
Ndamukong Suh, and Ndamukong Suh has been working on British television. So when I get back to England on Tuesday, do you want me to put in a call and see if he can come and play?
Sure.
There you go. That's Paul Stewart at buckpower.com. Every Buck. Go ahead. Yes.
Every player, every game, everything Bucks, every Baker Mayfield victory.
Love it. I love it. All right, TJ, you want to say something? Hold on, Jim.
All right, so
right,
just
go
in the nostalgia, because you're great with this, this is the first win in the all-white with the Bucco Bruce helmet since the season-ending 1991 win over Indianapolis, correct? I look at my buckpower.com. Richard Williamson is the coach.
Yes.
Is that Chris Chandler as the quarterback or Vinny Testaverde at the end against Indy?
Yes.
Have not won in the white on white with the creamsicle helmet in 34 years. Hello.
Yes.
So enjoy victory tonight.
Thank you.
So it was when I was about 8 years old, TJ.
All right, there you go, Jim. Anything else here on the Sports Web? Because we got to go here. We got plenty of calls.
I was digging deep for my daggone creamsicle. I got an old school hat.
Yes.
But I couldn't find it, so I ended up getting I got a gray hat signed from Gerald McCoy. So it's the same number, but
all right,
different players.
Good stuff, Jim.
Defensive linemen.
Appreciate the call.
All
Use
right,
the
man,
second
I'll talk
call
to you later.
if you
Talk
want
back,
to.
yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Go Bucks as they defeat the New York Jets 29-27 to go 3-0 with the rash of injuries, with the plethora of injuries on the offensive line, with the blocked field goal there, with everything else. Go ahead and give me some other thoughts here, media icon, Mr. TJ Reeves of the Buccaneer Radio Network.
All right, so I need your help because,
Yes.
again, I'm doing the game live on the radio with Dave Moore.
Yes.
Up in the booth. I did not see a clear replay. There have been 3 people now that have told me that when Will McDonald, the player for the Jets, blocked the kick, that he leaped over the center.
Correct.
Which is apparently not allowed, not supposed to happen.
Yep.
I don't know. Again, I'm on the radio. I don't know if they went to Mike Pereira in the Fox studio, who used to be the supervisor of officials, on whether that's allowed. Again, you overcame all of it. You won the game, but there were some shenanigans at the end of this game because that's a huge momentum moment for the Jets to take the lead there in the final minute of the game. So that's something else that's going to be scrutinized. Did he leap over the center when he was not allowed to?
And it would not be a surprise to me because this officiating crew should most likely be either suspended or the guy should never be able to say, this is the 2-minute warning. Let's go out to this phone caller right here. Mr. Harry the Greek, professional handicapper extraordinaire, analyst of the Sports Web. What's on your mind, buddy? What do you have to say here? We're on with Paul Stewart, of course, with the media icon, Mr. TJ Reeves of the Buccaneer Radio Network, after your Tampa Bay Buccaneers win 29-27 in the fourth quarter. Baker is him. Go ahead.
Baker's bacon, great game. TJ, wonderful job on the radio today. By the way, got to give them flowers.
TJ, Harry says you did a wonderful job.
Thank you, Greek.
You absolutely did a great job today.
Had him all the way, Greek.
All the way, Greek, all the way, right?
He takes cash or
All
check,
the way.
TJ.
Cash or check. There you go.
One comment.
Yes.
Thank God for a pick six because this is a different outcome.
I think you're right, Greek. I mean, this was just one of those days. Everyone was discombobulated. The offensive line was, the defensive line was, the officials definitely were. But at the end of the day, did you make money or did you lose money? That's the big question, Greek.
Yeah, you went some shekels today, Greek.
The Greek never kisses and tells. Of course we made money.
Of course he made money today.
The Greek gave his wife to play the over in the game because that total was too low.
Right.
It really was.
Yes. Well,
Listen, I don't want to steal the thunder from everybody that's calling in. I just wanted to say great job, guys. TJ, you're absolutely unreal today on that radio. It's a great win for the Buccaneers. Paul, I don't know how long you're going to be in town, but I really hope you enjoy the weather. We should be able to get together. And I'll tell you what, 3-0, baby, and a 2-game lead in the division. You guys have a good night.
There you go.
Thanks, Greg.
That is what you do right there. That's what we talk about. Bring your passion, bring your excitement. Just don't bring any nonsense here on the Sports Web in collaboration with the JP Peterson Show here, live from Raymond James Stadium. I'm your host, Peter Blake, your Rolex reporter, along with Mr. Paul Stewart of buckpower.com and, of course, the media icon, Mr. TJ Reeves of the Buccaneer Radio Network. So what else did you see? Antoine Winfield Jr. today.
Huge play.
Yes.
18th career sack scoop.
Yep.
off of buckpower.com. 12th career forced fumble, large play at the end of the first half. And then Jamel Dean with the first pick six in 2 seasons, going back to Shaq Barrett with the little 4-yard batted ball in the air, caught it, got in the end zone late to seal the win over the Bears. And you needed all of it. You needed all of it at the end of this game. I just come back to a couple of more things. Number one, Emeka Egbuka. My Lord, what is the potential on this guy? We've only seen 3 games.
Yes.
But it is scary what he looks like. The one-handed catch over the shoulder scoop down the sideline, that's a veteran play.
Odell Beckham eats your heart out.
He's in his 3rd game.
Yes.
And we keep bringing this up for those that are just joining us. You had 3 years of this with Tom Brady. You've now had 2 years and 3 games with Baker Mayfield. I am rolling with the GOAT and with number 6. If the game is on the line, how many years, how many decades did the Bucs go through in the 80s, the 90s, the 2010s, where if the game was on the line, you didn't win game after game, year after year.
Yeah.
Now you're winning over and over and over again, and your chances of being in the postseason, this wasn't everything again today, but your chances of the postseason now ride statistically at like 72% or a little higher when you get to 3-0. Subtle little thing, 2-1 or 3-0, but you have a 3-game cushion and a lot of home games late in the year. You got to love the start for this team and the way they pulled it out today.
And I think the numbers is nothing to write home about when it comes to Baker Mayfield. But again, 19 for 29, 233, 1 touchdown. Once again, no interceptions.
Yes.
That's important.
And 1 critical 33-yard run at the end when you had to have it.
Yes, absolutely. And then you go to Bucky Irving, 25 for 66. That was important because you knew coming in with all the reshuffling of the line, with the 2 new guards there, could you run the ball? But you had to be committed to that running game because you didn't want to become one-dimensional like the Bucs defense made the Jets.
Do you know something? About a month ago, everyone was talking about Josh Grizzard. Can he do the job as an offensive coordinator? He's never called plays before. They've had Liam Cohen. You know, they had Dave Canales, and they've had to get rid of them. Surely they can't do it again. Buccaneer fans, have you got any questions about Josh Grizzard now?
No. And I think you saw today some of what he was trying to do was limited. Holding penalty after holding penalty after holding penalty. You got to adjust. Stop holding the ball so long. Stop trying to run wide. They're having trouble blocking without holding. I mean, that Quentin Johnson, the 1st-round pick out of Alabama, he is as big as a school building, and he is tough to block, and he was wreaking havoc in there, but they overcame it, and the offense continues to click, including with the game on the line, and move down the field, and Grizzard deserves a lot of credit right now with what they're doing.
Let's go out to the phone lines. What's your name? Where you're calling from? You're on the Evolution in collaboration with the JP Peterson Show. Go.
Peter, Michael Hulk, how are you, sir?
What's going on, Michael Hulk?
Hello, Michael.
The real Hulk of the sports web here. Your thoughts? Your Bucs are 3-0. Go ahead, my friend.
We were screaming and cheering at the end here. Man, what a way to win the game. You know, Baker's really proved himself over the past 3 games. I really think that he's really our guy. He's really our guy.
He's really the heart and soul of this team. He really is a direct reflection of this locker room, and he's the reason why when everybody says, I think a lot of fans out there owe Todd Bowles, some apology, because anytime this team gets down, this team shows you who they play for. They play for Baker Mayfield, and they play for Todd Bowles.
Hey, listen, I was kind of a Bowles hater, but Bowles has proven himself.
There you go.
And here we go. Let's keep going.
Yes,
let's
sir.
keep baking, and let's effing go.
You're absolutely right. You talk about the Hulk smash. That was a Baker smash today.
It was a Baker smash. He said,
absolutely. Appreciate that from overseas, sir.
Yes, sir.
Overseas and across the pond.
Across the pond. You got to love it. Anything else, Hulk?
That's it. I appreciate everything you've done, Peter.
Hey, man, appreciate you.
Harry the Greek.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, my friend. He said, go Bucs, so we'll go Bucs.
Wait up, little boy. Wait up.
Go Bucs.
I'm excited.
Go Bucs.
How about them Bucs, baby?
Go Bucs. All right, open phone line. Yes.
Can I say something?
Yes, go ahead.
Help me.
Yes.
Carolina 30, Atlanta nothing.
What is going on with the Atlanta Falcons?
Michael Penix to the bench. Am I to understand that correctly? Kirk Cousins played the 4th quarter.
Wow.
30-0 Carolina.
How about
At
that?
last check, Seattle 35, the Saints 3. All right, so this is not everything, but you got 5 games left with the Saints, the Falcons, and the Panthers, a lot of them later in the year. But right now, my goodness, what happened to Atlanta today looking at that. And these next two games are not going to be easy with Philadelphia and Seattle. But just, again, take some consolation for those just joining us here. You've developed a cushion. I know Mike Evans got hurt in the game. You've got other guys that you've lost for the year like Cody Mauk and Kalijah Cansey. It's adding up. But you hope to get Evans back later in the year. And the bigger games are in November and December and early January. And you've given yourself some padding with this start today. And how about Hassan Reddick? We've talked a bunch. He had the high motor today.
Yep.
He gets a sack in the game. He got the 4th down stop in the game. You don't think he was motivated to get after the Jets last year after the holdout and they wouldn't give him a new contract? Good to see that guy delivering. A lot of pieces, Peter and Scoop, a lot of pieces on this Buccaneers.
Absolutely. Let's go out to the phone lines. What's your name? Where you're calling from? You're on the Evolution in collaboration with the JP Peterson Show here live from Raymond James Stadium after your Bucs win over the Jets 29-27. Go ahead.
It's Frankie using his second call.
All right, Frankie, using your second call. What's on your mind, my friend?
I'm just saying, as you were stating just now, you guys were talking about it. Them Saints are getting crushed right now by the Seahawks.
Well, and who doesn't like that? I mean, the Atlanta Falcons, the NFL darlings of the league here, Paul and TJ, getting crushed by the Carolina Panthers. And who doesn't love when the Saints get crushed also? It's a great day here in Tampa Bay.
Just to say, if Kirk Cousins came in, hey, do you like that?
Well, there you go. Do you like that? And is he crowd surfing at the end of it? Also, is he doing that? Or is his ACL still messed up? Go ahead. Sorry, that was below the belt, but that's okay. It's all right. Go ahead.
You know, I think we said it like the last 3 years. The Buccaneers run the South.
Well, they do.
You want to get to the South, you got to come through Ray J. Okay. And like I said, we're 4th loss season. We're going to at least the NFC Championship game.
All right. I love it. I love the optimism, Frankie. We'll definitely talk to you later. Let's go out to Trevor here as we're about to wrap this thing up here in just a little bit. I'll try to read all the comments. If I don't, I promise you we'll have a show on Monday night at 9 o'clock. Trevor from Georgia, go ahead using your second call.
Yes, I just wanted to say, look, for all the guys that are complaining about the holding calls and all that stuff, I just want y'all to realize we're 3-0. Okay, bottom line, we're 3-0, and I think TJ's on the line, right? Too, right?
TJ is on the line. Yes, go. You're talking to the media.
I can't hear you, but ask away.
Yes, go. Can you go ahead? Let him.
No, let him go.
Okay, go ahead. I'll go ahead and translate.
So what's that line you use when all those Buck haters that complain and moan about us, how we win and all that kind of stuff? What's that line that you use to tell them, like, it's something like go away or something?
Yes, like tell them the line. All the Bucs fans out there, TJ, your famous line. If you don't like the winning right now, what do they need to do?
Go away. While the rest of us enjoy the 3-0 start with all the last-second wins, if you don't enjoy this, I will hold the door. Go. Go now. Go away. If you don't want to root for your team to win, we got no use for you on the Sports Web and the JP Peterson Show.
Yes.
Or Scoop on BuckPower.com. How many game recaps did you have to write in the 80s and the 90s where this team couldn't win at all? And now we're going to parse victories? You're going to parse them because you're winning them at the end?
Yeah.
Who are we kidding? I'm not saying you.
No.
To the caller.
Definitely. Trevor said he'd open the door and slam it for
let's
for
hold
them.
it open,
yeah,
Trevor. I agree.
Slam it. Yes.
All I can say is in my best English accent to those fans, clear off.
Well, we could always say piss off.
Well, I didn't want to know if I could go there. Okay,
well, we can't go there because JP went with the F word with Todd Bowles.
All right, I'll do that then. To all the Buccaneer fans who don't like us winning this way, piss off.
There you go. That's it. Go ahead, Trevor. I'm sorry.
And then I just want to say, shout out to Chase McLaughlin.
Yes.
He got it together, and I criticized him on the show last week, so I would eat my crow this week and say, hey, I'm sorry, great game. You did your thing today. You know that blocked field goal was not your fault.
It was not his fault, and it may be illegal because according to the media icon and according to various sources, the player jumped over. You're not able to use that leverage to jump over
the center while he's in the down position.
Correct.
Allegedly, that cannot come from a leaping position over the center who's down.
Yeah.
Again, we'll have to have more clarification, but there's controversy on that play.
All right, so Trevor, there you go. 5 for 6 today for Chase McLaughlin. I think we are all thanks a lot for the call, man. Appreciate you. We'll see you on Monday night, my friend, all right?
Yes, sir. Looking forward to TJ's radio.
Oh, yeah. TJ, listen, TJ doing the play-by-play, and he'll be on Wednesday night. We'll get him on like we always do here on the Evolution. But going back to it, Chase McLaughlin, a lot of Bucs fans say he's on borrowed time, this and that and the other thing. But there's a reason why you sign him in the first place and why he's been able to keep his job. 5 for 6 today, 55-yarder. That's the reason why you make the upgrade in the first place, because he's able to kick from long distance. So Chase McLaughlin back, right?
Yeah, but the 5 for 6, that one miss is the block, which he had no chance with.
No chance
He was
with.
perfect today.
Right,
Now, I
right.
was saying last week, I don't like people who make spontaneous, crazy decisions. Hey, he missed a kick, cut him. Okay, Levante David dropped interception last week. You're not cutting 54. So I've been behind Chase McLaughlin. You saw today why he's statistically the best kicker in franchise history. He proved it. There's nothing to worry about, Buck fans. Move along, and if you don't like it, clear off.
All right, we got 15 more. We have 15 more minutes here. We're gonna clear off, and we're gonna go and get some wings here, because that's what we get some food. Exactly. So open phone line 727-255-0391. It's 727-255-0391. I want to go out to some of these comments. Ludeman says the cardiac kids strike again. Lonnie Wilkins, Bucs win. Stu is gone. Fire them cannons, as the great Gene Deckerhoff would say right there. So yes, Stu is gone. Stu Sternberg being gone right now. Bears winning 24-14 to the happiness of my friends there, Harry the Greek, and of course Travis Faley of Rocket Sports and Entertainment. Let's go out to this guy using his second call.
Damn it, Jim, what the hell is the matter with you?
Jim from Ohio using your second call. Welcome to the Evolution in collaboration with the JP Peterson Show. Go.
All right, let's get down to the brass tacks. So, yeah,
Brass
he's
tacks.
jumping over the center.
Yes.
He's jumping over the center on defense. Was it last year? You couldn't do that. Now we can do it.
No, you can't do it. It's illegal still. You can't do that. You can't jump over the center and block a kick.
All right, if it is a running start, that's the first problem. And the second thing is if the kicker is in the down position and you're not standing on the line of scrimmage. Again, I've not seen the clear replay, but those are the two elements we're looking for on was that a dubious scoop block kick.
It certainly was. I mean, I think, Jim, you're absolutely right on that one. But as I said, at the end of the day, the play was made and it happened and the Bucs came back to win. And yes, now Talk Radio, we can talk about it for the next week because that's what we do. So it's annoying. It's not as bad as the leaping call on Simeon Rice back in 2003 on Monday Night Football, because we ended up losing that game because of this one. At least we won this one.
Well, Monday Night Football, I think you're talking about the Colts there and Tony Dungy and his return. Gosh, that's a bad memory.
Now, the only thing I'm going to say, we're getting late in the day, late in the show, and they're turning on the sprinklers at Raymond James Stadium.
Okay.
So we may be shortening the sports web here.
We definitely got to shorten the sports web because I am not getting my equipment wet again. We are not having that. I'm not paying $2,000 for another laptop. Final thoughts here, TJ Reeves of the Buccaneer Radio Network.
Hey, again, you found a way 3 weeks in a row to win the game. You got to get as healthy as you can get. This will not be easy with the Eagles. By the way, if you think a blocked kick was a factor at the end of the Buccaneer game, the Eagles blocked 2 kicks, is my understanding. I haven't seen the second one, but they blocked 2 kicks to set up the win. Crazy special teams end for them after they trailed, 26-7 in the game with the Rams and came back to win. How crazy is 3-0 Buccaneers and 3-0 Eagles looking next week? By the way, last check, Seattle 38, New Orleans 6. Buccaneers in Seattle in 2 weeks. The Seahawks look like a handful. But for right now, the headline on this Sunday, 3-0 for the first time since 2005.
Yes.
You started 4-0 that year with Cadillac Williams as the rookie, Brian Griese as the quarterback. Derek Brooks is still playing. Rondé Barber still playing. So great to see all of the faces. There were close to 100 alumni Buccaneers here, from Steve Spurrier, the original quarterback, to John Gruden, the Super Bowl winning coach, Brad Johnson, the Super Bowl winning quarterback, Rondé, Warren Sapp, Mike Allstott, move forward to Bruce Arians. And obviously some of the players that are on this team were part of the last Super Bowl, like Evans and David and Vea, those guys, Tristan Wirfs, etc. So a lot of nostalgia today. The most important thing is the dub. For a third straight week and a 3-0 start.
Absolutely. Paul Stewart here from BuckPower.com. Your final thoughts here on the Evolution.
As I say, I mean, for me, it's a long flight over here. It's 4,000 miles. It's 9.5 hours. It makes it so worthwhile when I can watch a Buccaneer victory, commentate and talk about a Buccaneer victory. So the Buccaneer fans watching on the sports web, wherever you are, across America, around the world, keep supporting them Buccaneers. And, hey, let's just keep rocking the creamsicle. Peter, back to you to finish up.
Absolutely. For the great media icon, Mr. TJ Reeves of the Buccaneer Radio Network, for Paul Stewart of BuckPower.com, for JP Peterson of the JP Peterson Show, I'm your host, Peter Blake. 3 things. You know them, you love them, you got to have them. So here it is. Bring your passion, bring your excitement. Just don't bring any nonsense. Bucs win 29-27 in the fourth quarter. Baker leading the rally. I'm your Rolex reporter. What time is it? It's my time. And for you Bucs fans out there, it's your time. We'll see you next time on the evolution of Sports Talk Television. As we always say here, guys, go Bucs.